you very much.
You don't normally look like that on the show.
No, I don't. I thought I'd dress up because I've been to hell and back.
Oh my gosh, I mean, if that's what the house makes you look like, I'm ready. Look at your body. I mean,
thank you.
Is it true you lost weight in there?
I did. Not because they didn't give us food, but the kitchen was absolutely disgusting.
Really?
I mean, the house was like a cesspit after 3 days. And I just thought, I just can't. And actually, the condition of your living environment has a huge impact on your senses and your emotions. And
that's why they do it.
That's why they do it, because they don't want you to be comfortable. They don't want you having a good time.
Don't they give you rubber gloves and buckets? And...
Well, I tell you what, when we got in, everybody was cheering because there was wine and Prosecco. I opened the cupboard door, I saw a pair of marigolds, and I was like, oh, hallelujah. I did. I'm having arguments in my marigolds. I'm not picking up anything up with my bare hands, thank you. Oh, wow.
It's so hard to know where to begin.
Yeah.
First of all, obviously, I need to ask, have you seen your family? Have you seen your kids yet? Because you 12 days you were in there, obviously you had no contact with anyone.
I mean, look, 12 days, I'm a mum, I've got 2 kids, you know, Zach's 8, Amara's 5, got a husband, loving family. I've always had my mobile phone. So we can always keep in touch, there's always Skype. So that's not a problem. They're not kids that will tear down if I'm away for a day. So they are strong, we've got a strong unit, so my husband and my mother-in-law, father-in-law have been looking after them. When I got into that house, I felt like I was assaulted in every direction. Like my senses, what I heard, what I saw, what I could say, what I couldn't say. Within 24 hours, I'd realised where I was, and I broke down. I don't know if you saw me, but that was a breakdown because I realised I've left my kids, I've left my husband.
For these people.
I've left my loose women for these people. And honestly, I realised, actually, like a couple of days in, I was playing Tiddlywinks and they were playing Monopoly. It's a game. So for a game, you need characters, but I wasn't a character. I was just being myself. So if you ask a normal person, Colleen, how are you? Are you married? You know, you answer back. But if you're a character, well, you know, you know what? Which direction's that going? So I was asking normal questions, and they thought that was opinionated. And well, I was opinionated.
I was just going
a normal conversation became a strategy.
Well, people kept asking me about you, and I said, the thing about Saira is, as you can see, she never shuts up. And I said, but she is genuinely, because the first time I met you, you know, she is genuinely interested in everything about you.
And you do ask questions that, you know, maybe a rather more laid-back person wouldn't ask. You know, you ask, have you ever punched anyone? That's not sort of top of my list when I'm asking
Interesting
someone
you say that, because I do have a gut instinct about people as well, and I saw this person come in. I mean, it's psychotic behaviour. And I just thought, I've got to find out whether I'm going to feel safe in this house. And, you know, there were other women in there, but I couldn't believe that they wouldn't speak up. So I went up the first day and I said, have you ever hit anybody? And he's like, what are you, the police? Because he's in character, because they come from reality shows that is their behaviour.
So at what point did you realise you were not like the other women in the house? I mean, to me, that was, like, blaringly obvious.
But my question is, knowing you, you're very smart, very sassy, we've done something together before. So, having said that, what on earth made you do something like that, knowing that what matters in those shows is sex, drugs, rock and roll, and front lines on the headlines on the papers?
I'm going to be really honest with you.
I want you to be.
It is the biggest check in showbiz. I've got an extension coming up, and I need it being paid for. Seriously.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it, because I'm going to get my extension done. And I'm telling you now, I need it done before Christmas.
The thing is, you have to go in there. Everyone goes, it's a game, it's a game. What they don't realise is it is a mental torture game. It's not a physical game, it's mental torture. So even if she'd have got on with everyone...
I'd still be mental.
They'd have put something in there to make her switch, because that's what they want.
Would you choose to do it again if you had your choice?
You guys are going to be shocked at this.
Go on.
I'm already missing the show.
No.
Can you understand that?
I totally understand.
Can you understand that?
Really
even though I felt, and this is a horrible word, I don't know how to articulate it, even though I felt I was violated in so many different directions, you know, you learn a pattern of behaviour. I was constant like that for 12 days, and I was in a certain mode. And I could go back into that mode and fit in. But now I've got to relax. I've seen you, normal people, yes, they're all live. You're all nice, you're all quiet, you've all got your boobs in the right... It's all covered, it's fine. fine. Now I'm feeling like, actually, this is normal, I'm all right.
Yeah.
But when you're in the house and you are being yourself and you're not strategizing and everybody else around you, you start doubting yourself. And I thought, I'm boring, I can't do this, I'm
definitely
not the right
weren't boring,
person.
Saira.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.